Hello everyone. Welcome back to 1000 Manga Recap. Last episode, we left off with an intense scene, a man seething with anger. Let's jump right in and see what happens next. The man, unfazed, takes a drag from his cigarette, smirking. The two family and I have a long history. Their issues, those are mine to settle. The two family crossing paths with me, it's like their ancestors' tombs are emitting lucky smoke. They owe everything to me. I took their forgotten techniques overseas, built renowned clinics, and popularized traditional treatments. Now they're making billions every year, and it's all thanks to me. I was even considering expanding 2 more rounds. Deceptive practices? As if it matters. Wu Chen's eyes narrow as he fires back. The two family follows ancient teachings. They wouldn't drag their name down, even for you. The man chuckles, not making money? That's just plain foolish. Ignoring him, Wu Chen presses on, and the Golden Silkworm Mulberry Cooperative? The man snaps back. Without my idea of a cooperative, would those small silkworm farmers have ever gotten this far? But that old dang promised me first rights, then turned around and ditched me. Old dang, care to explain? Meow jumps in, trying to defuse the tension. Mr. Wu offered more for the golden silkworm cocoons. Naturally, the villagers preferred his deal. Wu Chen, keeping calm, responds, President Meow, I need the supplies, sure, but not the entire village's stock. Meow bows his head, yes, we acted too hastily. The man scoffs, shaking his head, human nature. Give them a little, and they forget their place. Wu Chen glares, you're going too far. We'll calculate the penalties for breaching the contract. But let's also factor in compensation for Tu Pengcheng's death. With a resigned shrug, the man mutters, fine, you win. Wu Chen's tone sharpens, whatever it is you're planning, especially with the Ding family, remember, I'll bring that family down myself. Instead of obsessing over them, why not build your own legacy? Scene shifts. Meow, looking humbled, says, thank you, Mr. Wu. Greed clouded our judgment. It's embarrassing. Wu Chen reassures him, don't worry. It's probably for the best. If the cooperative was under his control, things wouldn't have gone smoothly. Curious, Wu Chen asks, was it a funding issue that made you approach him? The man sighs, before, we were all small farmers, struggling to get by. Now, with the cooperative's expansion, we've leased nearby mountains, so funds are tight. Wu Chen nods, alright then, President Meow. I'll invest in your cooperative. Just save me the finest silkworm cocoons. Meow's face lights up, thank you, Mr. Wu. With you on our side, we'll focus on working hard. Suddenly, Wu Chen's phone rings. It's Wu Yurong. Sister Rome. It's been too long since I heard your voice, Wu Chen says, smiling. Quit flirting, Wu Yurong snaps back, get back here, now. Something important's come up. As Wu Chen ends the call, he thinks, I was planning to visit the two family, but looks like I'll have to hold off. Half a day later, Wu Chen arrives at Wu Yurong's house. Sister Rome, I'm here, he says as he walks in. Before he can react, Wu Yurong throws her arms around him. Little husband, I've missed you so much, I could just devour you. Surprised, Wu Chen chuckles, that doesn't sound like the Sister Rome I know. Then, shall we? She playfully swats him, not so fast. There's a guest here. That's when Wu Chen notices her, the third young madam. Third young madam. How's your recovery, he asks, genuinely surprised. With a sultry tone, she retorts, men leave me stranded in Tokyo, and now you barely notice me. I'd never. I just didn't expect to see you here, Wu Chen stammers. She smirks, smooth talker. Wu Yurong teases, back when you weren't here, I could control myself. Now that you're standing here, it's hard to resist. Third young madam, care to join? Third young madam raises an eyebrow, for anyone else? Not a chance. But for Wu Chen, maybe. Wu Chen looks between them, completely bewildered. The game begins. Wu Yurong, sensually, says, little husband, you're amazing. We see the third lady. Wu Yurong presses the third lady's balls. The third lady yells, Wu Chen. Wu Yurong, sensually, says, I just want you to stay attached to me like this forever. The third lady says, sensually, quick, me too. 2 hours later. Wu Chen asks, Sister Rong, third young madam, what was so urgent? Wu Yurong sighs, after sorting out the family mess, the Lu family took over the Middle East project. Now the 4-family agreement is in place. But the prince we're working with used to chase after me. I rejected him, and now he's using the project to sabotage us. Wu Chen's expression darkens, that bad? Third young madam adds, worse. Even my husband is being targeted. Wu Chen, you have to help. Wu Chen nods, I'll need some time to prepare. If necessary, I'll go with you. Third young madam smiles, I'm curious to see what you'll do this time. 2 days later, Riyadh Airport, Saudi Arabia. Lu rushes up, Mr. Wu. You're finally here. The game's nearly done, but we're hitting some bumps. Wu Chen surveys the tired employees, the team has done well. The project's almost there. We see the team, exhausted, looking like zombies. Boss, is there much left? When can we rest? An employee asks, desperate. Almost there. We just need to finish the new player guide, debug hidden levels, fix collision issues, stabilize frame rates, and adjust sound effects. The employees groan, ugh, so much, will we survive to see release? Wu Chen laughs, small stuff. Your hard work will pay off. An employee jokes, you're like Lord Lu, always painting pretty pictures. Not at all. Lord Lu, bring the picture over, Wu Chen replies, smirking. We see Lord Lu arrive with a table covered in cash. This 10 million cash bonus is for completing the game on time. If it succeeds, there'll be more, Wu Chen announces. The employees' eyes light up. Boss, you're the best, they cheer. No more breaks, let's finish this. 10 days later, on the release day of Grey Myth, Wu Nang. Lu stands nervously in front of the computer, first time I've been this tense watching data come in. This is scarier than a gang fight. Menglan shyly adds, players around the world love the theme song. Wu Chen, you're amazing. An ecstatic employee reports, first day sales, 5 million on Steam, 800,000 on PS platform, and 500,000 domestically. Revenue, 1.8 billion. Lu's jaw drops, this is only the beginning. Over the next month, it'll only get better. Revenue will soar, Lord Lu. Wu Chen thinks, the game's a hit. Now that we have the momentum, time to meet the Qatar Prince. If you like my video, please share and subscribe.